Aries, hey, how are you? My name is Antoine and Aries. I want to welcome you to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump right on into the energies for you in love and romance for early to mid February of 2026. What's going on for Aries? Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anyone who is connected to an Aries. Okay, this energy could be for you as well. All right, I'm hearing one more shuffle, so we'll give it one more shuffle for my Aries, and let's see what's going on. All right, the message for early February for my Aries. All right, so Aries, we have hidden feelings, which is the card that is going to be your center card. So hidden feelings is showing up here, Aries, and there could be some things that during this time, you're not quite saying, you're not quite getting things off of your chest. There's something that you're not quite communicating. Okay. You could, I mean, that's just like the most direct message that I see here with this energy here. Um, I don't know. There could be like a situation where there's a connection that you're having, Aries, where things are going quite well, I guess, but maybe there's some things that are, kind of underneath the surface that you are now having to peel back those layers of yourself for the first time with this person. Or this person could be trying to peel back those layers of themselves for the first time with you. Okay. But hidden feelings is your center card. So I don't think that those feelings are going to be hidden for too much longer. Under the deck, we have separate. Okay. So we have separate, we have nostalgia, and then we have memories. And then eventually the single card comes up. So, if we keep pulling, but separate, nostalgia, memories, all of that is behind these hidden feelings here, Aries. And look, honestly, let me tell you what I feel. It feels like you're missing somebody very, very strongly. Um, these energies could be transposed as well, right? Because we're working with the energies of two. So it could be the other way around. This person is missing you very heavily. Either way, someone is missing the other. But they also know that they have to come back to the situation with the missing piece, right? There can be no secrets, is what I'm feeling like here. Nobody wants to feel like they're a secret. No one wants to feel as though they have this special thing, right, with the other person, but then it's only just on the surface, right? So I don't know, Aries, because this is your reading, I'm inclined to feel as though it's you. Like I feel like you may be the one who um in this moment is just kind of feeling a little bit withdrawn. Okay. And I think that it could be that you have to get some things off of your chest. Maybe there's certain things that you need to open up to your person about. Okay. And I feel like there's a fear of, once you open up, right, this person is going to like move away from you, like become single, like make themselves single. It's like this, excuse me, you feel like this person is going to like separate from you, and then the only thing you'll have to hold on to is just the memories and like the way that they made you feel, Aries. We're going to go ahead and clarify here with the tarot. Please let me know in the comment box below how things are working out for you guys. This is a brand new channel, so also make sure you like and subscribe as well. You may be familiar with my original channel, the House of Luminance, which I'll link down there somewhere. But if you recognize me from there, then yes, same me. Same me. All right, Aries. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, so we do have some communication rushing in. Okay. But you know what? Also, Aries, let me tell you what I feel. I feel like this energy is gossipy, right? With this Knight of Swords energy, it feels as though, yeah, the communication is coming in, but really, it feels like in this time, Aries, you may be worried about somebody else spilling your tea before you get the chance to. Okay. And this could be part of the pressure as to why you may feel as though you need to go ahead and like get something off of your chest or like confess something, come clean with something, or, like just let your true feelings be known. Even if the true feelings are just the fact that you're in love, like, tell them. Tell them, or else it could drive a wedge between the two of you. Okay, so we do, yeah, the Five of Pentacles here, Aries. Aries, I feel like for many of you, like you've kind of been experiencing a little bit of solitude and just having like alone time. But I say alone time, but it's almost like you're purposely making yourself like miss out on certain things, um, because it's like you don't want to spoil the moment in a way. Wow. Okay, Aries, I just heard a message. So somebody feels as though they're a little bit neglected. Like in this connection with you, Aries, somebody feels like, well, why can't we do certain things? Why do we have to kind of be like off to the side a little bit? Like they kind of feel a little bit off to the side. And it's just like, maybe there's a reason for that you just haven't expressed yet. Okay. Um, I don't know. It could be monetary. Maybe you just don't have it like that, monetary. Like you just don't have the money flow, right? To be able to like court this person how you want to, you know? And I mean, that's just a message. I don't know. That's just something I heard. Okay. All right. So Aries, we do have the Three of Wands energy. Ooh, Aries, you are literally like at the seams. I feel like you are at the seams of it's like you're literally at the edge of like spilling over like what needs to be outed. Okay. In fact, there can be no forward motion here without you doing that. All right. In fact, without you speaking up or without you making some sort of movement forward or communication forward or removing that mask, um, what's going to end up happening is that you're going to be standing there just like this guy on the Three of Wands. I'm sorry. You're going to be standing there just like this, looking, wondering, and waiting and watching all of your opportunities sail past. Because with this Knight of Swords energy, like I said, the opportunity to make this communication is coming in pretty swiftly. It's almost like, Aries, somebody's coming to you. The person that you're involved with is most likely coming to you with information that they found out about you. And this is your opportunity to, you know, talk about it, put it out there and own up to it. Or even not even at the very, like, not even own up to it at the very least, like maybe give your side of the story. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Cups, Aries. Yeah, I think that this is a very crucial moment here in this time frame, like between you and this individual. Because Aries, I don't your person is listen, you're Aries. I'm not even trying to like pressure you or nothing like that, but your person is not afraid, okay, to get up and walk their tail away. You know what I'm saying? Like your person is not afraid to do that. Okay. And so again, I'm not trying to like put any pressure on you or nothing like that, but I just see it in the cards where you have an opportunity here to completely open yourself up and be transparent to an individual. Um, Otherwise, if you don't, this person, will take that opportunity to like see the dishonesty and then move away from you. Because I feel as though they already know. It's like they already know. It's not that and it's like they're not like trying to accuse you or anything. It's just that they just feel as though they just want to see what you're going to say. Like they want to see like your perspective of things because otherwise all they have is the perspective of whoever told them. And that could have been any fucking body. Okay, under the deck, the Four of Coins. Interesting. Four of Coins, Five of Coins here, Aries. What are you holding on to so hard, Aries? It's almost a stubbornness. It's a sense of just being just completely stubborn, Aries. Like whatever this is that you're holding on to, like that's the mask. That's what needs to be lowered. We always talk about in videos like this. Everybody wants to talk about how oh the mask clips and the real them is exposed. But yeah, take the mask off, Aries. Like that's what your person wants. Hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and continue to clarify. I feel like I've rambled enough. So I hope y'all follow me. All right, Aries, I'm gonna get one more shuffle and then we'll continue. All right, what else do we need to know about this connection, Aries? For early February 2026. Okay, we do have the Judgment card here, Aries. So Spirit is now getting involved and saying, listen, Aries, let's open our eyes. Let's open our eyes. Let's look at the situation for what it is. And the thing is that really, you really can't even open your eyes clearly unless you remove the obstruction. Okay, and the Judgment card is here to do that. Whether that's you taking it upon yourself to remove the mask and expose what needs to be exposed, or your person is going to do it for you. And it just doesn't, they're going to have great intentions, Aries, right? But I know that it's to you, it's not going to feel comfortable if they do it. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I'm giving this reading and holding my breath at the same time, Aries. Like, what is this energy? All right. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles here. All right. Hey, listen. Spirit is telling me like what do you have to lose? Right? Like, okay, you're already in this Five of Pentacles energies in the dark. Okay. Someone very special to you is on the verge of literally walking away from you. And not to hurt you, but just so that they don't have to hurt themselves by continuing to wait on a truth that they already know and that they need. Oh, goodness. Aries, y'all about to wear me out. Okay. So like they're waiting on a truth for you. They're waiting on a truth from you that they already know. They're just needing they're needing you to talk about it. Okay. But you're being tasked to look at the situation and ask what is it that you have to lose by opening up. You know, what? You lose them, they walk away. Well, they were going to do that anyway if you didn't say anything. So the temperance. And I think that with the energy here of the temperance card, I like that because it does temper this judgment energy here, Aries. And so for me, that makes me feel like, there's a way to go about this in a non chaotic way, Aries. And I feel like that's what spirit is asking us to find the balance with in doing this. Okay. I feel like there's been a bond here. You're being asked to consider the bond that you've built with this person up till now. Okay. And then now you get to go ahead and expose like what parts of that was like truly and authentically you. And then also what parts of that were, just who you were showing up as because you thought you needed to. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get your. Okay. So yeah, the Eight of Swords. It's not easy. I know. Eight of Swords energy. It's definitely not easy. Eight of Swords on top of the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry. Eight of Swords on top of the Eight of Pentacles. Aries, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like the catalyst behind like what's gonna get things going here, because something's coming out. Something is coming out, whether you expose it on your own or that person brings it to you. And I feel more likely than what this is saying is that this person is, I feel like they're gonna try to, they're gonna try to converse with you about, what it is that they've been, you know, what they've been hearing, or maybe what they just have been able to, deduce just by your own patterns. Like, I don't know, they're coming to you about it. And I feel like it's going to be a very mature, they're coming to you with very mature energy. Okay. And so, but they're not, but I mean, I don't know. Y'all just got to sit down and talk, Aries. I don't know. Okay. So what's the card under the deck? The nine. Wow, the nine. That's so funny. We have the Nine of Pentacles here under the deck. And then we also had that single card here that was under the deck, the last card as well. And some people may, I don't know, say that the Nine of Pentacles is like a card of like singlehood and freedom. And yes, but I also feel like it is kind of like a card of self sufficiency. Okay. And there's there's maybe two main storylines that I can see that this kind of wraps up. Like for some of you, yes, you do end up single. Okay. Whether that's because you didn't say how you were feeling or you didn't say what was up and that person left and did what they needed to do, or you did say what you were feeling or what was up and that person left anyway because, it's their choice to, right? So, yes, so many of you may end up single in that regard. But there are a few of you that I feel like as though your person is more willing to actually stick around. They don't want to walk away. They will, but they don't necessarily want to because they're kind of in their head about it too. They're mental, they're like, they're kind of split on, if they should really walk away or not. But they will. They're capable of it. Okay. But I don't think that they really want to, Aries. I really think that they would really prefer to see what is under the mask. No matter how scary you think uh, what's under there is. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I had to sneeze. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the message here. Let me know how it's working out in the comment box below. Thank you so much for your time, Aries. I truly appreciate it. And did I just say my old channel's name? I don't know. I'm tired. Aries, take care.